All right, so I'm gonna try something new. Gonna try something called On My iPod. For 2008, what I usually do is during the summer, I'll just jot down a few songs or make a new playlist on my Mac, iTunes. Every dance studio should be using a Mac. It's great for us. Media, it's media-based. I know people say Macs are more expensive, but that's because all the software comes on it. I can't stress that enough. Do you understand? Okay. On My iPod. Your iPods will work better too when they're with a Mac instead of a PC. These are the songs that I chose so far for combinations. Dance with me. Dance with me. I want to be your partner. That's why I tap dance, folks, because I can't sing. Anyway, I thought it'd be a really cool thing to have the girls all in partners and, you know, just be fun and different. At the Rendezvous by Clint Holmes. Like Clint, yeah, I don't know if you noticed, I've seen his show a few times. I met him through my friend Bill Fain, who is a music director, composer, contributor, can everything. But through Bill Fain, I got to meet Clint Holmes and his song At the Rendezvous. Then you got Sing, Sing, Sing with the Swing, which you will find out is also featured in my September '07 Dance for Teachers DVD. Mac the Knife, the original, Bobby Darin. Cha-Cha Slide. I was thinking about that for my little ones. You know, I usually like to pick a song that's more an adult song, but that kids would like. So they're not always dancing to Sesame Street and Barney. Can't stand that purple dinosaur. Anyway, Come Fly With Me, but not the original one, the one by Michael Bublé. That was actually one of my students' ideas. Thug Style. Thug Style, no, it's not a rap song. Hold on. Thug Style is on an album called The September Sessions. And that is the soundtrack to a Jack Johnson surf movie, if I'm correct. And I think I am. Gray's Groove, again, I believe that is on the same soundtrack, September Sessions. Yes, it is. Continuing on, I have Pick Up the Pieces by Average White Band, which I used a while ago. Choo Choo Boogie off A League of Their Own. Dance Tonight. That's the new song by Paul McCartney. I just thought it would be cool. A good laid-back tune, maybe something for your adults would be great. Then I have Paul Revere, not by the Beastie Boys, it's not going to be Illing. It's by Louis Prima and Keely Smith, and it is on an album called Breaking Up. Almost there. We only got like 6 more. Late in the Evening, Paul Simon. Sea Moon, again, Paul McCartney. Oh, I like Paul's. Silly Little Love Songs. Again, Paul McCartney. I must have been going through his albums lately. A-Train, but I think I used a certain version. So let me look that up right now. It's by Mark Williams, and it's on an album, In the Beginning. Now we hit pause, we hit menu, we go back. There's 3 more. Bad Moon Rising, but I wanted to see if I get a DJ to mix it with Rasputina's version. Rasputina has a version that I want to mix with the original that I think would be really, really cool. Banana Split for My Baby. Banana Split for My Baby. That's another good one that you could use for kids. Again, Louis Prima. And then the last one, some of you may not think of using, but it's by a group called Soul, like soul, S-O-U-L, coughing. Coughing. Everybody thinks coffin, like coffin, but coughing. Soul, coughing. I think the album was called Ruby Vroom, but the name of the song is Bus to Beelzebub, and it is on Ruby Vroom. Wow, I got all those out. There you go. Enjoy my song list. Now, I'm not going to use them all, but that's where I'm going to start. Put those songs on, see how kids react, see how you react, see how everyone reacts, and then take it from there. Song list. Combinations.